Oh, golly. Oh, no. Oh, my stars. Oh, golly. Let's try this again. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my stars. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to TMPG. Oh, bro. With the with the light coming in the window, my desk looks so dirty. That's the problem with having a glass desk, is that, like, oh my gosh. I wish I had like a paper towel I could show you. It's like the dust and the, oh my goodness. Oh, my stars. I can see every spot of dust and dirt on my desk. Oh, it's horrible. All right, so we're back today, guys. Normal day in the city. Probably just chase some dailies, chase some group activities if we have them. I was able to get in at a reasonable time today. Didn't have to stop at the store or anything. Had enough food at the house. So I was able to come straight home after work. And so we're able to get into the city in a reasonable amount of time. And we should have the time to knock down group dailies, personal dailies, all the dailies, you know? So... Alrighty, let's see what we got. "20 fins of any kind" is actually pretty easy. I might re-roll the plasma date one. Ooh. Pizza Slinger. Let's do Pizza Slinger first. I honestly want to re-roll this one. Got the same one again. God damn it. No, I don't. I know. I get it. I have a boat. I understand. I don't want to do that. This is so dangerous. I shouldn't do this. Ah, better. Okay, perfect. All right, boys and girls, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 3 pizza runs in a row, and then we're going to go get on my boat and go get some whale blubber. And you'll have to forgive my hiccupy PC because I just got home, came straight in, and didn't even let it warm up. Well, I promise you that'll stop happening in a minute.
What do you think of my new carbines?
Holy smokes, that's beautiful, brother. It looks like a descended testicle, kind of. You know what I mean?
Like mine.
Yeah, I get what you mean. This was no, I don't know, saying.
How much
4.5K car.
is that? Right? How fast is it? Is it squabble? It squabbles, huh?
No.
Drags.
It's actually really fast.
Is that right?
It does like
What I mean by squabbles is
Well,
like you
4.5
can
actually
do
doesn't
like a full 180 degree, full 360 turn in like a parking spot, right? Like it's got full. Oh yeah, dude. turning radius for days, dude. That's awesome, dude.
Fucking trash.
I've got the dollar sign wheels. Look at these wheels.
I mean, god damn, dude. I mean, people are gonna think you're a millionaire, dude.
Yeah. Now he's put out the taxi.
Look at that, Zeb, mate.
What, you going to charge me a fortune to go down the road? Yeah.
In those leather seats, he better. I was too hiccupy to be involved in that conversation right there. That's a bummer. All right, let's get on my farmer gear. Let's go start those pizza runs. We got to do 3 of them shits. After all. Alrighty. That is a cool minivan, though, to be honest. Like, it's got the 4 seats or whatever. Everybody's super comfortable. Oh, God. Woo! The hiccups right now are so the worst thing ever. I'm going to go do blubber first. Bro, I should have let my brain warm up. This is the worst, dude. Bro. I'm going to end up dead, dude, doing these pizza runs. But whatever. We'll do it. Because I'm going to be bombing around the city trying to get this done quickly. And then, like, I'm going to get the hiccup. Like I'm getting right. And it's going to be very bad. Oh, God. Every time it does this, I worry I'm dead as soon as I come back, you know? Like I've crashed into something. The hell was that? Do you guys hear that? That was weird. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword because if I wait for my PC to warm up, then I don't have enough time to knock my dailies down. I need to reset my dailies to be like, you know, to turn over at like midnight or something, so I have, I don't know, the whole day or the whole morning or whatever to do it. I don't like as is. I don't like that my like that my group dailies turn over like in the middle of my morning recording usually. I don't like that. I need them to be like, I need to reschedule it to like noon or something, you know? I don't know why I rescheduled it. Maybe it was one day where I was like, I was desperate to not lose points one day, so I just rescheduled it like arbitrarily. But one of these days, I'm going to have to come in here at noon, at like literally 12 o'clock, get back into the server, wait till 12, and then reset it to 12 o'clock because that's when I want it to be. Let's motor. It is nice to be doing pizza runs though. Again, I like pizza runs, man. I really like this this daily. I wish I could get this group daily more often. 3 little quick little moped rides around the city. I like it. Hell, I ride my moped around the city just for fun. Doing it with the pizza, this like you make a little money doing it. Like, bro, don't threaten me with a good time. You know what I mean? I bought one of these mopeds for this very reason, just to like, you know, tool around the city, dude. I like it. Come on with this. Warm up already, dude. Enough. Come on with this. All right, yeah. I'm probably going to die up in these hills. That's going to happen. I'm going to do one of these freezes. I'm going to come back and there'll be a car right there. Wha bam! And I'm just going to be dead. Story of my life, dude. Story of my damn life. Oopsie daisy. Oh, Lord. Oh, golly. Going up the hill here. Oh, shit. Pacers Knicks getting spicy. What's up, Kyle Quick? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, it's getting a little. It's becoming a bummer. I told you that was the one I was worried about as far as like the one wins. Now they got two. As far as the one wins go, I was like, that's the one I'm worried about because the Knicks can, scrape and scrap their way back into the series. It's like, God damn it. I watched the highlights, and I'll be honest, they didn't do a very good job of telling the tone of the game, so I don't really know necessarily what happened, other than Karl Anthony Towns seemed like he was getting whatever he wanted. Brunson seemed like he was in his bag pretty heavy. I don't know. Off night for the Pacers, or I don't know. It's hard to tell. The highlights didn't do a good job of, like, showing what was going on, Sometimes you can get a real sense of the game from, the 12-minute YouTube highlights. I didn't get a real sense of last night's game. I watched it and I was like, I don't really know if I really got a good picture of the game from those highlights. So, back to Indiana to hopefully finish it. It's just, you don't want to let them get hope. You don't want. I will say this: New York was playing a lot deeper, a lot more of their bench. I did notice that. That was the one thing I did notice from the highlights. Is that New York was playing bench players that I was like, they have Wright on their team? I didn't even know. I was like, what? I had no idea. You know what I mean? Like they're playing guys that I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, and Shamet was playing. I was like, what? They have Shamet and they're not giving him minutes? I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with Thibodeau, dude? Shamet's a clamp, dude. He's a beast of a player too. It's like, why the fuck would you not use him? You have, anyways, like they have a handful of guys out there for real meaningful minutes that, easier, I guess, to do that when you're in the lead, though, to be fair. So maybe a little bit was that was just a byproduct of them being ahead, but like, I guess that's probably partially because they were in the lead. So they had like a little bit of room to play with, a little bit of time to play with as far as like, we can play a small window here. We're up 10 or 12. We can play a small, we can play a handful of possessions with some bench guys that we wouldn't normally use if we were in that dogfight, Yeah, I saw McBride was in there. I didn't see any Tucker. Maybe they played Tucker. I didn't see him. But yeah, they got some guys they could for sure rotate in for some minutes, like give Brunson and them a break. That's the one thing I did see is they played a few of those guys, and I was like, oh, okay. So Brunson's not playing 48 minutes. That might be a good thing. Maybe that's a good idea. I don't want them to start thinking that's how they should play because I don't want them getting back into the series. Although you could argue them winning that game last night is them getting back in the series, but they still got to go to Indiana. Not to say that Indiana or the Pacers are like some sort of god team at home or anything. I mean, I don't think their record at home would really suss that out. I mean, I feel like they're almost better on the road in the playoffs this offseason, but either way, it's like I'm still team Pacers, but I did say I was like of the 1 wins for each of those sides, I was like I'm really worried about the Knicks win. I don't like the Knicks getting back into this. Cat had 36 minutes, the rest of the starters 34. Okay. Yeah, last two was 42 plus each player. Yeah, and listen, part of that's a byproduct of they were ahead, With a lead, it's easier to put in your bench. But you could make the argument that even without the leads, you should be playing your bench players a little bit. Like, you got to go a little deeper. It's a playoff run, dude. You can't wear your guys out. You shouldn't be wearing your guys out. But, Thibodeau has the reputation for being that guy. So, I mean, good on him playing his boys less minutes, giving them a little bit, saving a little bit of their legs or whatever. A lot of basketball left to play. We still haven't seen that Pacers night where they just can't miss from three and everything's going their way. And, they're still due for one of those. I'd like to see that happen in the next game in Indiana. I think that'd be cool. Home crowd and everything. Come out and just storm them by like 40 points.
Sir, appreciate it.
Hey, got your pizza here for you. Thin crust, light sauce, sausage, pineapple, and green peppers.
Yes, sir.
There you go, buddy. You have a great day.
Thank you.
That's my favorite pizza. I just gave my favorite pizza. It's sausage, green pepper, pineapple with light sauce, thin crust. That's my favorite pizza, dude. If we're talking custom pie, dude. In a pinch, I generally just go like Meat Lovers or something, or like a Supreme, your basic Supreme. But if the custom pies are on the table and I have the money, that's the pie I buy. But a Game 7 at Eastern Conference Finals in New York will sell tickets. Oh, 100%. And the league wants it. I hesitate to say this because I don't want to be this guy, but it did seem like the Knicks could get any call they wanted last night. So I didn't want to strike that note because I don't want to cry wolf on that too many times because I think when I do say the refs controlled that game, I want it to mean something. So I feel like the more we say that about games over the course of a playoff run, the less steam that has on it when you say it. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things I don't like to cry ref because it takes all the power out of it. It's like saying the F word too many times or cunt too many times. It's like you say it too much, it doesn't have the steam it needs to have on it, But you could make an argument that the refs were trying to keep New York ahead in that game. I think if you were, I don't know. I have a hard time calling ref. I'll call ref in the Detroit Pistons game 4 or whatever it was where fucking Hardaway got body slammed on a 3 and didn't get a whistle. I'll call ref on that, but this was like, I don't know. I just watched the highlights. I didn't watch the whole game, but it felt like the Knicks were getting some whistles that were like, whoa. That wasn't really the kind of contact that's been getting a whistle all series, but now all of a sudden it's getting a whistle. It's like, But, I mean, you can make a case for that most games, I think, to be honest. So I hesitate to cry ref like that because you can't put that crying ref back in a bottle, You can't get those snakes back in the can, You can't get the toothpaste back in the tube. You guys get what I'm saying? You can't get the toothpaste back in the tube, I mean, you could make an argument that, like, while the Pacers didn't really get many whistles last night, you could make the argument the Knicks didn't get very many whistles the night before, the game before or whatever. So it's like this. It's tricky. No ref team is perfect. I think it's become way too common for people to cry ref, by the way. Like in today's basketball, everybody just is crying ref. Yeah. I think you can make a real case for a lack of consistency, but that's because the crew that refs the games, I think, doesn't it change every game? Pretty sure it changes every game. Because they don't want any refs to have an entire series, so that it saves them, it protects, protects the league from accusations of point shaving and gambling and yada 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 and all that bullshit. But at the same time, when you shuffle the refs like this, you get very inconsistent refereeing. So that's the byproduct is you get a series that's up and down and up and down, which maybe that's a good thing for viewership. But and I know that the audience for a New York Knicks NBA Finals is far bigger than an audience for an Indiana Pacers NBA Finals. But listen, I want what I want. I want OKC and Indiana. I've been saying that since the jump, basically. I mean, since the jump, I wanted OKC and Detroit, let's be honest. But once Detroit was out of it, I was like, Indiana's kind of fun. So I've been on that tip for a while. I'm going to remain consistent, even though the refereeing hasn't been. I was reading your comment, and I just crashed. Yeah, well, the thing about it is, back in the days when the same referee team would do a whole, this team is doing the Eastern Conference, and this team is doing the Western Conference or whatever, or this team is doing this particular series or that particular series. When that was happening, the Sacramento versus LA happened in the early 2000s or whatever. Point shaving, there were referees actually point shaving, and people were gambling on it and making tons of money. That was actually happening in the league, though, to be fair. So there was true blue, caught, arrested, gone to jail type actual point shaving happening by way of the referees in the early 2000s. So I get why they do the, different ref teams every night, but I don't know. Yeah, I do think the refs need to get paid more. 100%. I agree with that. 1,000%. Yeah, the Scott Foster versus Chris Paul of it all. There's those, there's those kind of things where you're like, yo. So it's not imagine if Chris Paul's in the, Eastern Conference, Western Conference Finals, whatever the case may be, and he catches a Scott Foster for an entire series. How is that fair? That's another byproduct of different refs every night. That different refs every night solves that kind of issue as well, or a particular player and a particular ref have it out for each other or whatever. It solves more problems than it creates, but it does create the problem of an inconsistent referee, inconsistent whistle throughout a series. Though is the downside. The upside, there's far more upsides than downsides as it pertains to the referees being different every night. But yeah, you can make that argument. In a perfect world, you'd get perfectly consistent, same refs every night type refereeing, whistles and whatnot, and you could rely on that and plan your series around it. But we don't live in a perfect world. We live in a DraftKings, Prize Picks, whatever the hell, name your gambling site type world where it's all too easy for people to make or lose fortunes, on games and their overall scores or whatever the hell. The world's a terrible place, dude. So what do you want, What's the matter, yous? What do you want, dude, But come on, Indiana. Don't do this to me. I don't want to watch the Knicks in the finals. I just don't. Even though I'm fairly confident that OKC can blow them up. I do think OKC can blow them up. Could really run them off the floor. And, I would be willing to put actual money on a sweep. I don't think New York could get a game against OKC. I really don't. That's how confident I am in OKC. But I don't want to see that. I just don't want to see that. I want to see a track meet. I think you could see some overtime games. I think you could see a Game 7 if it's Indiana and OKC. I really do. I think that highly of Carlisle as a coach. I think that highly of both teams and their rosters and their youth and their rotations and their, pieces that they have. It could be a real chess match of a finals. It could be a basketball fans finals. Fuck the broad markets and we need big teams and big market teams and viewership's down and yada yada yada. Yeah, no, I get all that, but this could be a basketball heads finals. You think OKC stomps either team easily? Yeah. I think Indiana's got some fight in them. I think Indiana could give OKC a fight. You're thinking OKC in 5 regardless? It's interesting. Why am I catching all these notifications for DW right now? Probably much heavier if it's Knicks. Yeah. Oh no, yeah. I mean, if you're a betting man, you're like, dude, give me the Knicks and I'll bet on although the over under on that is going to be crazy. Like you're going to have to bet a lot of money to make any money on that. Because I feel like most people will probably be, I don't know. I'd be curious to see what the line is if it's OKC versus the Knicks. I would think, Vegas or whoever, the powers that be would have that, would have OKC plus on that pretty heavy, but I don't know. Whoa. I mean, OKC's never been there before. I mean, most of the Knicks players haven't been there before, but Carlisle has. That would come down to coach to coach. Personnel-wise, like Indiana versus OKC, I'm talking Indiana, OKC now. Like, I mean, Thibodeau's been to the finals. He went to the finals with Boston when he was a defensive coach for those Doc Rivers teams and stuff. So it's like he's been to the finals technically, but never as a head coach. But that guy in OKC, to be fair, he's pretty new, right? $750 to win 100. Jesus. Yeah. Brunson doesn't have a chance in hell, and Cat will foul out. Yeah, well, Cat's not going to be able to get his offense going, I would argue, against OKC because of the Chet Holmgren, Hartenstein of it all. Wherever he wants to try and take advantage of, they got a guy for that, Wow. Yeah, the matchups are horrible. New York versus OKC. Like, OKC just has a surplus of shit that can kill New York, in my opinion. And just a surplus of defensive players to throw at anything New York wants to try and do. It's a terrible matchup. Terrible matchup. Equal chance they toss square. True, exactly. They have a surplus of ways to attack Cat. Brunson, they could just let Brunson do Brunson. It's like, you're not beating us by yourself. Sorry, dude. Someone else is going to have to do something. It's not a fun, to me, it's not a fun finals. I'm not high on the Knicks. For a minute, I was high on the Knicks. I was like, oh, that's cool. The Knicks are finally good. That's awesome. But I really have never liked Karl Anthony Towns. I'll just be honest. He runs like a goof, and I've always thought he was kind of a goober. And I don't know. I think the kid's delusional. Talking about, I know how I've changed the game of basketball. It's like, you've done nothing. Karl Anthony Towns, you've done nothing. Talking about he knows how he's changed the game of basketball, and he knew how important it was to be the number one pick when he came out of the draft. And like he was talking all this shit to Chet Holmgren when they had a sit down interview type conversation thing before Chet was drafted. I'm like, yo, Chet, stand up and walk out of here. This guy's giving you no good information, like literally none. Like he's such a goober, dude. I just don't like Karl Anthony Towns. And then after the Detroit New York series, I'm starting to hate Brunson, just because of the way he was, foul baiting. Like listen. This is old, deeply treaded conversation. I've said this 1,000 times, but I don't like foul baiters. I don't like Luka. I don't like Harden. I don't like Brunson. I don't even really like Cade and SGA, and they're on my teams, respectively. Like, I got foul baiters playing point for both of my favorite teams, dude. My Eastern Conference team and my Western Conference team. So I get how I'm a kind of a hypocrite on this, but, like... I don't know. I just don't like that kind of basketball. I like the Halliburton type basketball, that move the ball type basketball. That's my favorite. My list of favorite players are like role players and, team players, basically. I mean, my list is basically, my list is number 1, John Stockton, number 2, Dennis Rodman, number 3, Isaiah Thomas, number 4, Jason Williams, White Chocolate, and I'm trying to think. Oh, number 5 is Russell Westbrook. So that's like those are literally my favorite players in professional basketball ever. So, other than maybe Isaiah, Isaiah was a pretty good passer as well. He was a shoot first player, though. First of his kind, you could argue. But besides Isaiah, where's the unselfish player in my list? I'll wait. Or where's the selfish player in my list, I should say, of favorite players. That's my top 5. Show me the selfish player besides... You can make an argument for Isaiah, but, Isaiah needed to score on those Pistons teams back then. They had so many bruisers that didn't really know how to play basketball that they kind of needed someone to put points up, So... I think you could make that argument for Cade Cunningham right now as well, because like our Pistons team has a fair amount of bruisers on it, right now as is. That maybe you kind of need Cade to go get 30 points for us to be, It was a good year though. I think we're in a good shape. It was a good year for my Pistons, but we did get robbed in the playoffs by the Knicks, so of course I don't want the Knicks to win, right? That all makes sense when you think about it. Go Indiana. Okay, so that half of the group dailies is done. I gotta go get some whale. I have an hour to go get 5 whale blubber. Let's go. And honestly, if I had to do a Mount Rushmore, like 4 instead of 5 favorite players, I might take Isaiah Thomas off. Because when I was a kid, he was my favorite player. But as a grown-up, I'm like, dude, my Mount Rushmore is kind of point guard heavy. So I'm like, I'd probably put... In fact, it's all point guards except for Dennis Rodman. But I would go Stockton, Rodman, White Chocolate, Russell Westbrook. That would be my Mount Rushmore. Personal Mount Rushmore. Those are my guys, dude. Those are just my guys. I really like Jason Williams, though. White Chocolate. I've I've been watching some long form interviews with him, like as he talks about his game and how he approaches basketball and stuff. And he's been out there, like in the podcast space and stuff. He's been on some podcasts. I know. What's up, Just in Time? Yeah, what's good, dude? So like Jason Williams, I've like fallen back in love with his game. I remember being a big fan of his when I was like pretty young, you know, teenager and what have you. And like looking back, I'm like, yo, I fucked with him heavy, dude. Those not as much Grizzlies, but more Sacramento. But those Sacramento teams were fucking fantastic. Oh, I know. What's up, Cash? How's it going, buddy? Oh, I've been here, dude. Well, not every single day, but I've been here, dude. Doing the damn. Doing good, doing good. Hitting a bit of a wall with the role play. Admittedly, kind of getting bored with, you know, other games are starting to pop that I want to play. So playing less role play, but otherwise doing good, dude. In real life, having a pretty good time of it. Heading towards the summer, which is the busy period at work, so a little bit exhausted from work most days, but otherwise still clean, dude. Never been arrested. Oh, and they keep nerfing weed handshaking and stuff. And like, I'm wondering what the fuck that's about, but that's starting to piss me off a little bit, if I'm being honest. I was talking with a guy at the at East Customs the other day when we were waiting to get our cars tuned, or I was waiting to get my Field Master painted. To be fair, but like, I guess Jark did like some brand new shit with handshaking where like locals disappear or something now. It's like, oh, cool, great. I finally got a large warehouse like for growing weed, and now it's like, oh, cool, weed's gotten another nerf. Oh, fun. It's like every time I turn around, they nerf weed in some meaningful way. It's like, god damn it, dude. Oh, I have plenty. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I had enough bait before I went out here. I like handshaking. I like handshaking without a gun, so that there's a risk that someone could come up and rob me. I find it to be pretty fun. I like growing weed. I like handshaking weed. I like finding the strains. This month, admittedly, was very easy. 3x3. It's like, bro, it couldn't be any easier. Like, literally everybody's first, you know, what do you call it? First ingredient try or whatever was like, oh, King Louis 260. Of course, I found two other ones that are upwards of 260 as well. I like being on that pure profit tip too, because I don't sell any boxes. I grow it and then I fucking handshake it. All profit, dude. Plus, my lawn mowing in Mirror Park has gotten really lucrative. The other week, other Saturday, I think it was not last Saturday, but the Saturday before last, there was these two cops on. Ooh, there we go. There's these two cops on bicycles, and combined, they gave me $87,000 for mowing the grass. People keep donating money to me for mowing the grass, and at first it was like, you know, 500 here, 1,000 here, whatever. Then one lady gave me like 20,000. One lady gave, or another dude gave me 20,000. One lady gave me like 34,000 one day. It was like, don't say, you know, we're the most generous gang over here in Mirror Park or whatever. And like she gave me 34,000. And then the cops, one of them gave me 50 grand, the other one gave me like 27 grand or something. I made almost 80,000 in donations off of 2 cops. I was like, what? What? I was like, what the fucking what? But at the same time, like, dude, I'll take it, you know, obviously. Alrighty, we need to get 5. We need 5. To beat the record. Dude, you guys make that much money, huh? Damn. Yeah, they the record right now between the it's 50 grand from that one cop, but between those 2 bicycle cops, it was basically 80 grand. I was like, damn, dude. And then I think there's like 6 or 7 grand I collected from just other people. And I'm not going out of my way to be like, we accept donations or anything. I never even mention it. But like, in fact, the other day it was like a Wednesday. I didn't even have my lawnmower clothes on. I didn't have my lawnmower out at all. I was just near the clothing store in the gas station across from the clothing store in Mirror over there. And one guy goes, hey, Beans, what's up? We're all waiting for the lottery. And he just ran over to me. He goes, here. And he threw me 7 grand. He goes, for the mowing. And I was like, I'm not even mowing, dude. I'm literally not even mowing right now, dude. And then like he was like, all right, I'll see you later. I was like, okay. Random guy whose name I don't know. So I was like, damn, dude. What do I? Okay. So low key, I'm getting pretty rich. So I decided, because I'm getting kind of rich, I decided to buy the Field Master, which doesn't really have any value at all. Like, there's really no reason to have it, but I bought it. The big like tractor thing, you know. I got to buy some more equipment I've got to figure out a way to make the tractor work for, you know, in role play for lawn mowing, because it doesn't really actually mow anything. But I don't know. I got to figure it out. There's got to be some way to make that. See, what the fuck? There's no. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Humps in the water. Was I just like a little bit off, I think, maybe? The fish got away. Catfish. Hold on. Hold on. Ah, son of a bitch. Alrighty. So yeah, I mean, that part's been fun. I come in at the end of the week, like early in the week, I'm like, I'm doing dailies, and you know, selling weeds become less lucrative and more difficult, and handshaking's become more difficult, and I don't know. It's like, So that stuff's kind of a bummer, but I still come in and knock out my dailies, and the group dailies are actually, I only just have the 2 group dailies most days, because it's just me and Beans now, or just me and Pork in the group now. I never see Pork. Pork, I hope he didn't die or something. He had like some sickness where he was puking every day. I don't know. I hope he's okay. Haven't heard from him in a little bit. So like the group's basically disbanded completely. So it's just me with the group, you know. I got all the perks from the group, and then, you know, I'm keeping the group afloat solo, but which is really not that difficult to do when it's just, you know, the 2 dailies or whatever. Even if I don't get the dailies done, I think the damage is like 3 rep points. I make more than 3 rep points most days when I'm just in the city just dicking around, you know. So that part's been pretty easy, which I don't mind. But you know, personal dailies and what have you. I just so many other games are coming out right now. Not coming out as much as like I've been picking up a handful of games that I used to play on PlayStation. Like I just bought Stardew Valley. I'm gonna start rocking Stardew Valley again. That's like a dork game for dorks, dude. It's like a farming sim kind of a game. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but I fucking love Stardew Valley, dude. I got Schedule 1. I got, you know, Oblivion. I'm still trying to get through Oblivion, dude. Truthfully, my main save on Oblivion got stuck on a mission that's glitched, and I can't get out of the mission. I might have to go back to an earlier save, or, I don't know, restart the character altogether, but it's kind of taking the wind out of my sails for that game a little bit, if I'm being honest. But maybe at some point I get back into that one. Borderlands 2 is going to come, or 4 rather, 2. Freudian slip. Let's hope it's like 2. At some point, Borderlands 4 comes out, I guess September, only a few months away. So that's going to occupy a massive amount of my time because I love Borderlands. That's a great game. I'm a big fan of Borderlands, dude. I know that there's catching some flack right now for the whole like we'll probably charge $80. People can find the money type attitude that they're having. People are eating their lunch for that, but it's one of the few game franchises where I could justify spending that much money. I enjoy the game that much. I'm gonna get $80 worth of. If it is $80, let's hope it's not. But like, if it is $80, I'm gonna get $80 worth of fun out of it. I'm certain of that. So. Is it this way? Ooh. Come on, dude. What is this? Yes. That's one. I need 4 more of those. But yeah, I'm just chilling. Mostly just chilling. Whoa. I am pretty terrible at fishing. I shouldn't even bother to like try and reel anything in until it says, you know, that the whales are back in the water or whatever. I might as well just sit here. I don't know why I'm trying to reel stuff in. I have enough fishing bait in my boat. What are my dailies, by the way? Ground digger, miss me with that shit. Poker, I could see doing that. That could be fun. Road trip, take some LSD, go to the casino, knock down poker, poker king. That's 10 pushes or wins at the poker table. And then just 1 win at the track. Bro, we're going to the casino after this, boys and girls. Actually, we're going to go to the medium warehouse, grab a LSD, take the LSD, go to the casino, play poker high on LSD, and then eventually we're going to play some ponies. Sounds like it's going to be a good day. Sounds like we got a good day ahead of us. Once we knock down this stupid... I'm not going anywhere. I'm just trying to trick the whales. Did that trick the whales? No, it sure didn't. God damn it. Oh, there we go. I needed this in my life. Gimme, 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 gimme. Damn it. I don't need more bass, dude. I got enough bass, bro. I missed it. I missed it. I'm the worst fisherman that ever lived. Come on, dude. This is some bullshit. Come on. Sometimes I just can't help but catch a fish, you know? Bruh, give me the whales. Do it. Oh, god damn it. We got DVDs going right now, dude. We got DVDs going right now, bud. I feel like I'm on the edge of the whales. You know, like I'm not on a good spot with the whales. I feel like I could get closer to the whales. There's like a better hotspot. Like I feel like I'm on the edge of the hotspot for whales, you know? It's like, yeah, you've noticed whales in the area. It's like, okay, cool, but like I wasn't in like the good spot for whales maybe. No, we don't want dolphins. We are not looking for dolphins. No. Bro. There we go. Now we're on them. How much time do we have, by the way? 43 minutes to get what? How many more? 4? 3? 4? 4, right? Because I've only gotten the one. Oh. Ah, you son of a bitch. All right, well, at least this one's, you know, moving quicker. Okay, we have 43 minutes to get 4 whale humps. Come on. Here we go. It's go time. That's a bad sign. I can't even reel in a basic-ass fish over here, dude. Catfish. Yahtzee. All right, now give me the whales right now. Come on. These ones in the water are kind of annoying because it's basically like some RNG business, dude. It's weirdly random how much they do or don't show the whales up, or have the whales show up in the water. You know. God, I'm failing so much at grabbing fish right now. It's embarrassing. Dude. Do something with the whales, man. Off in the city, but you stay safe, man. Hey, you too, brother. I appreciate you stopping by, dude. Ooh, whales. Let's go. Gimme, gimme. Fucking whales suck, dude. You suck. You're the worst. It's horrible. It's a horrible situation that we're in. Only have like 40 minutes, dude. So easy like that. It's just like that. Just do it like that. But when the whales are in the water, just do it like that. It's so easy. Woo, here we go. Bro. Of course, the humps are gone. Right when I can catch something, the humps are gone. Of course. No, of course. Dude. I mean, this is worst case right now. This couldn't be worse right now. Just eating up all this time, and there's no... Here we go. Here we go. This is the Super Bowl right here. Ah, don't do that. Don't distract me. Yeah. Aw. How was that? I did everything right, and it was a trout. That's bullshit. It was in the window of the whales, and I hit the fish correctly, and it was a trout. That's bull. That's bull. That's absolute bull. I wish there's a way you could, I don't know, chum the water for whale or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wish there's some way to, like, pay a certain amount of money and get something that you can put into the water to get the whales to come more often. Like, charge an arm and a leg for it. Ah, that should be a whale. You know that should be a whale. Why are you doing this? Why are they doing this to me? This city's a bunch of haters. That's why I was trying to re-roll this, dude. I got it 3 times in a row. It's like the city was like, "No, you're gonna go out on your boat and get frustrated today." I'm like, "I don't want to go out on my boat and get frustrated today." They're like, "You're gonna do it. We're sick of this from yous." Bro, I've had like 7D prompts in a row and I haven't got a single one of them. I just took a picture. I don't know why. That was an accident. How did I do that? What button was that? I'm recording stuff all of a sudden. This is the worst. My D button's not working right now, bro. I swear to God it's not. There we go. I finally caught something with it. Okay. Yes! Whale blubber. That's 2. Oh my God. Okay, now I need 3 more. Why is it recording right now? Stop recording, doing whatever that is that I just did. There you go. Stop doing it. Thank you. Wait, where the fuck is my mini-map menu thing? There it is. Okay, that takes away the... Got it. I'm confused. I don't... Fishing is way too random for me. I mean, part of it is hitting the buttons correctly on the prompt, like in the right amount of time. But like, even when I'm good at that, sometimes I don't get whales. It's like, God damn it. I'm clearly able to catch fish. My fishing bait has gone from like, I think I grabbed 12 out of my boat when I started this. I'm up to like 30 basically. Like, what the hell? I'm clearly catching fish. It's just whenever it's whale time, I can't catch anything. Bro, don't do this, especially when it's about to be whales. It's about to be whales. You're doing this to me. Don't do this to me. Phew, thank God. Okay, we're ready. Here we go. Oh! And there's no more humps. Great. That was my one shot. It's my one shot, dude. Bro. Do I have another reroll? I fucking hate this. I don't have another reroll. God damn it. Ugh, I wish I did, dude. I really wish I did. This is not fun. This drives me up the wall, dude. I always try and reroll out of these fishing ones because it's too RNG, dude. I mean, there is a little bit of skill to fishing for sure. Hitting the button correctly at the right time, and there's a skill to it. I'm not saying there isn't a skill to it, but like it's also like you. Ah, that should have been a fucking whale right there, dude. I keep missing these opportunities, bro. It's breaking my heart. It's tearing my heart apart. I mean, at the end of the day, it's supposed to be a group activity. I'm one person in it, dude. Even though it's only 5 whale blubber, dude, like, you greatly increase your chances of catching it if you have more than one pole in the water, right? So, like, that shouldn't be a catfish. That should have been a whale. That should have been a whale right there, and that's bullshit. It was in the whale window, and I hit it correctly, and I shouldn't have got catfish. I should have got whale blubber, and that's garbage. I don't need any more fish bait right now, so I'm just waiting out for the humps. There we go, humps. A G, of course. Of course. And even then, I catch a catfish. Oh, my God. Why does this game hate me so much, dude? Is it because I'm doing it by myself? Is that why? They don't want me to be able to do it by myself? Is that what's going on? I mean, it's just me and pork. I don't know what to tell you. Ugh. I'm going to sit back in my chair a little bit here. Just relax. I mean that, bro. There's something to be said for being like in rhythm at catching fish when the humps come up, you know? Because like waiting around just for it to say humps on the screen and then trying to fish then is like when you're cold is like there's something to be said for catching 2 or 3 fish in a row and being in rhythm like when that pops up. But I'm just not. I don't need any more fish bait right now. Ugh. I mean, I got 34 of fish bait on me right now, and there's only going to be equally that many probably in the boat already. Oh my gosh, it just occurred to me, I might not even have, I might not even be able to pick up, hold on. I might not even have enough room to pick up a whale blubber, dude. Just spacing-wise. Because that'd be too full, you know? Alrighty. This is the worst. Here we go. Ah! The second it gave me a prompt for it, it went away. What the hell? Oh! Mm. Bro, hold on. Let me do something real quick. Let me try the other side of the boat. I'm having bad luck on that side of the boat. Let's cast this way. Just I need to mix it up because whatever I'm doing over there, it's not working out. So let me do it this way. Now I'm not getting any whales. I mean, what the hell, dude? Ah, of course, there they are. The second I... Oh, my God. And they're gone. Oh, I fucking hate you so much. Oh, I hate my life so much right now. You're the worst. You're the absolute worst. I got 26 minutes left to get 3... Bro. I mean, what are the chances, do you think, that I'm going to actually accomplish this? Or does it even really matter? 3 points. Who gives a shit? I got 67 points right now. Oh, no. I'm down 3. Oh, darn. Yeah, that settles it. We're not doing it. Ugh, it's just, it's killing me, dude. I don't want to, it's like I don't even want to, I don't even want to play when I'm doing this. Like, it's the worst. We're out of here. I'm not chasing these anymore. Screw it. It's 3 points. Who cares? I want to go to the casino. I want to take LSD and go to the casino, dude. To hell with this. It's the worst. It's just the actual worst. The fishing is like, I mean, you get 3 or 4 poles in the water, bing, bang, boom, you're done with an objective like that in 5 seconds. But, like, nah. I missed it like 10, 15 times. I should have been able to accomplish that 3 times over. It's like, it's clear they don't want me taking that on by myself. They're doing everything they can to stop me. Screw that noise. You can have the 3 points. I'm going to the casino. I've had enough. This stupid little minigame is the worst. I'm filling my whole goddamn boat up with fishing bait, dude. It's crazy. I'm not going to waste the whole damn recording trying to get 5 whale blubbers. Not worth it. Especially since I'm not even keeping them. It's not like I'm even selling them. I think you get like a couple $100 for a whale blubber. Like, it's not, the money's not crazy, dude. It's not like rainbow trout money, you know? Plus, it's illegal. It's like, dude, why even bother? Who gives a shit? Probably would have been easier to do the 20 fins. When I checked the dailies today, it was, you know, collect 20 fins from the, you know, fish 20 fins or whatever of any kind. I re-rolled that. It was fins again. I re-rolled that. It gave me the 5 whale blubber. I was like, oh, that's way better. 5 whale blubber is way better. I don't know if it's better. It's way easier to find dolphins than it is to find whales. I think whales is probably harder. I don't know why I thought that'd be easier, but either way, we're not doing that. Screw that noise. You can have the 3 rep points. I don't give a shit. I cannot be bothered. It's just, I mean, you spend enough time out in that water, dude. It's like, enough, dude. The minigame's stupid, and I hate it. I don't want to, it's RNG. It's completely fucking random. Not interested. Miss me with that shit. It ends up making me hate fishing. I don't want to hate fishing. Fishing's dope. I have a cool-ass boat. Go out, chase the green circle, and, like, you know, get some rainbow trout and make it pretty good money. But chasing whale blubbers and illegal stuff like that, it's just the worst. It's actually the worst kind of fishing. Ooh, I need to get gas. Why the hell is that guy gassing up that piece of shit? Is that his car? I guess so. Or you need to put a little gas in it to make it to where he needs to chop it. That's probably more likely. He's probably chopping it and just didn't have any gas in it, so he couldn't drive it over to where he needs to chop it. That's what I'd be willing to bet on that one. That guy's got something serious going on the phone over there. All right, we ride. LSD from the warehouse and then to the casino. This road I'm on is basically a straight shot all the way across the city. It's pretty perfect. Right over here to my warehouse, dude. Alrighty. Road trip, $1,000. All right, let's ride. It's made $1,000 for taking LSD. Bro, I can't tell you how rich I'd be if that was actually a real life thing, because when I was in high school, that was my drug of choice. Was acid, LSD. My drug of choice, dude. I did that shit 3-4 times a week for a number of years there. Oof, the amount of money I'd have. If someone paid me $1,000 every time I did acid when I was in high school, oh my God. I could have paid for college. Oh, shit. I'm not even lying either. That's like legit. I did a lot of drugs in high school. And acid was one of my favorites. Whoa. That's a cool fucking shirt, Bubba. Cool fucking shirt. This guy gets it. All right, that guy was in his head. Wasted a compliment on a guy that was in his head. Oh well, cost of doing business. Honestly, I might just drop this in there too, just because I don't want to carry it around. And I'll probably won't even pick that back up. I might not even pick up the weed bags. We'll see.
And yeah, fuck off, mate. You greedy bastard. I already paid you 7k each. Made it all back there, mate. So I basically just got I just got 9 free done, you know what I mean, bro?
You are one with the wheel. You and the wheel are best friends. The wheel wants you to win. You are one with the wheel. The wheel is a member of your family. It wants you to have all of its money. You are one with the wheel. Let's get it. Whoo, here we go now. Come on. One with the wheel, one with the wheel, one with the wheel. You are the wheel. The wheel is one with the wheel. Here we go. Ah, god dang it. I like making a big show out of spinning the wheel. I just think that's funner than just going up there and spinning it without saying anything, you know?
Shall we go for another?
Another card?
Have a seat, sir. Let's play.
21. There we have 18. Time for your
Bets
chips.
are closed. Best of luck. And no more bets.
I can't see anything.
Chips, please. Bets are closed now. Okay, let's start, shall we? Let's begin.
I don't see anything. I don't know what I have.
Don't think about it too. Whenever you're ready, raise yours.
A 10
High card jack. We'll take it.
and a 9. We have a blackjack. All right, 13. Please. It's time.
This guy's a murderer.
Feeling up for another?
13.
Let's begin.
And that's blackjack. 21. And 8. Chips. Okay, bets are closed. We
Is always welcome. The bets are closed. Let's begin.
Great. Bets are now closed. Place, please.
Is your play?
I see 67. Good dealers plus. Here's a 7. Hope you enjoyed your game. 5.
I need this acid to wear off. I need the LSD to wear off so I can see what I'm doing.
Another card closed. It's time to play. Chips,
Bets are
please.
closed.
10.
Good luck.
An 8. Would you like another card? 15. Okay, bets are closed. Please place your chips down. All bets are closed. 9. It's time to play.
Wanna go again? And no more
13.
bets. Good luck, folks.
That's
Bets,
9.
please.
Dealer is a 10. That's a 16. Would you like another card? Do you want another card?
Don't
Time
think
for
about
your
it too
chips.
much. Raise yours.
That's 20. A 12.
Bets are closed. Best of luck.
That's a 4. Bets are closed now. Let's start, shall we? Okay, there's an 11. Let's begin. 6. An 8.
Go again.
20. 5. Place your chips down. And a 9. A 4.
And
Card.
that closes out
That's
the
a
bets.
12.
Whenever you're ready.
14.
High card king. We'll play it. We play a hard card king.
16. Got 19 there. That's 11. You want another card?
Bets are now
15.
closed.
A 15. 20.
Have another go?
19. Over.
Let's get those bets in.
That's a 14.
I win.
Bust.
Oh, he has a flush. Damn it.
Like another card?
Is your play?
That's a 16. That's 17.
Has it frozen?
Yeah, I think something's wrong with our table.
Uh-oh. I
think
thought
so
it,
too.
I thought it was just the LSD I took. Is something Something
yeah,
all
it's
fuck.
not the LSD, dude.
Okay,
Not
because
this
No.
time.
I can't see shit as is. So I was like, wait, why is he standing still right now? What the fuck?
Wait,
Yo,
perhaps
can
you
you
gave him your LSD.
Uh oh.
It all.
Between the
can
from
hear
the cards and the yep.
Froze our dealer
Yeah.
froze.
Yeah, ours did too.
Oh shit! This
Yeah,
gentleman
no.
just
We do.
took a
Everyone
break for no
froze.
reason.
Oh my god.
I think it's
Can't
just,
even-
Aw.
I think
Oh.
it's just a city, to be honest.
Okay.
Maybe something's happening. I don't know.
Uh oh.
Yeah, probably city.
It's the rapture. Oh lord.
How can we leave the tables now?
Probably fly off up again.
Fuck this.
I hope I won't make my money lose now.
Oh, LSD's gone. Oh fucking hey, I can see shit again.
Apparently
Right
not,
on.
Yeah. You're stuck with us now. Yeah, you can't.
Yo, we're all just okay. Well,
Yeah, we're stuck.
we're just
Glued.
here doing this. Okay.
Super glued to the chairs.
Well, it's a pretty comfy seat, you know, all things considered.
Oh yeah. Super comfy.
But we can still use the F5 menu for some reason.
Is that right?
Will you leave as well?
Hmm.
Couple people's head pops.
Interesting. Yeah, there should probably be more than 203 people in the city at this point, right? Like,
It's 201 for me.
oh, yep,
Yeah,
201
some
for me as
people
well.
just flew out.
Yeah. The tsunami isn't for 1 hour, though.
Yeah,
That
hour,
was
hour and
strange.
20 minutes or so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know, man. Are we the dickhead on this deal for just like hard flying out? You know what I mean? Like, or should we wait it out? What do you guys think?
I'm not too sure. It seems like the whole city is having problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it? I guess what I'm asking more or less is like, does it help or hurt us to stick around? You know, like I don't imagine we're doing any good sticking around, right?
Most likely, no.
Well, I think I'm gonna fucking Houdini this bitch, dude. It was a pleasure playing cards with y'all.
You too.
Same there.
Yep, that's tricky.
Oh yeah.
How the fuck do you wait? How do you? Okay, well, I mean that's a weird way to end one. I mean, yeah, that's the city was being fucking weird right there. Maybe that's why I couldn't catch the whale blubber, right? Had to be. Probably wasn't why I couldn't catch the whale blubber. Okay, yeah, so I hope they figure that out. I mean, truth be told, I would use that as a perfect place to stop for the day. I know it's only an hour and a half in. I was going to have some fun, play a little poker, and get some dailies done, maybe play some ponies, but I can always do that tomorrow. Truth be told, I kind of just want to watch YouTube and play Stardew Valley. So, yeah, I guess we'll leave it here for today. I don't know. The city was being weird. Hopefully it doesn't get penalize me for like hard quitting out like that. I don't think it will, right? The next time we log into the city, I'll be in the casino, so that'll be weird. I mean, or advantageous, depending on what position we're in on the group dailies, personal dailies, and all that other bullshit. For now, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. TMPG Thundernick if you want on the Instagram for some behind-the-scenes business. But for now,